John from JO Ventures Outdoors, and I have part two of my Victorinox, and I've included a couple of Wenger knives here. Part two of the series on my collection, and this is in response to a request from my good friend Pete at Jersey Knife Guy. I wanted to show off my collection here, and so Knife Delight stickers coming up there. Hey, Tom, you need to send me another sticker. It's coming off of the cutting board. Anyway, so I digress just a little bit. Sorry about that. So anyway, going to continue with showing my Victorinox and Wenger. This is the 84 millimeter Victorinox from my collection, and excluding the pen knives that I showed last time, and the 85 millimeter Wengers that I have. So just have a couple of those, excluding the Patriot, which I showed in the last video. So before I get started, though, I wanted to bring the computer over. Maybe I can show this a little bit. I'll just pan the camera up just a little bit. But here we have, this is called SacWiki. And if you are not familiar with SacWiki, then, and you are a Victorinox and Wenger fan, this is an awesome website. And this particular page tells all about the variations in scissors on Wenger and Victorinox knives, and gives the history and the details. And I use this site quite a bit. It has a great ting stamp page that I actually showed in my, or linked in the description of my last video. So if you haven't checked that SacWiki site out, sacwiki.com, you need to do that. That is just an excellent resource if you're looking up dates and that sort of thing. So anyway, so here are my Victorinox Part 2 and a couple Wengers. So the first one is very popular. This is the Victorinox Cadet ALOX. And it is very thin. It's obviously an ALOX model, but you'll see there's something a little different on this particular model. It doesn't have a key ring. That's because I cut it off. I cut it off and ground it there at the bottom. Just not sure why I did that. I guess because I just don't really use it that much. It's so small. It fits down in a nice slip, and it's nice and thin, and it doesn't really need a key ring, in my opinion. So I took it off. But the Cadet is very popular. It has the opening layer, you know, the screwdriver can opener over here, and that's a great Phillips screwdriver. This is, of course, the screwdriver and bottle opener and wire stripper. And on the ALOX models, they're just a little thicker than some of the others. And here's the main blade. You can see the ting stamp there. This isn't a brand new one, but you know, it's a couple, 3 years old, but still really fairly new. Anyway, so it's got the but it's got the old style nail file. Now they make them a little different now. But there's the nail file. So it's got the main blade, the opening layer, and the nail file. And that's all the tools, but it's extremely slim. It's, again, 84 millimeter. Fits in your pocket very nicely. Good fifth pocket knife. I put it in a little slip with my flashlight lots of times to carry it. And this is a very capable tool. So the ALOX Cadet. The next one is the Victorinox Recruit Economy. The Recruit does not have any back tools. It's very similar to the Cadet, but it's a Celador scale, and it does not have a nail file, but it has a spare blade. You can see this one is pretty beat up. This is a used model, of course, and it has a you know, a promo there. It has a logo on that side, but it has the opening layer here and the main blade, and of course that spare blade. And this has the crossbows there on the back. So a little bit older model, not one of the very newest models, but So anyway, not extremely old or rare or anything like that. You can get the Recruit um, pretty much anywhere, I think, still. This is the economy, though. It doesn't have the toothpick or the tweezers. So it's the economy Recruit, and it's black with a logo on it. So Recruit, Cadet, and then this one is the Bantam. It has just the main blade here, and it has the combo tool. So that's a screwdriver, both flathead and Phillips, and wire stripper, and can opener and bottle opener all in one. And that works very well as a can opener. In fact, I kind of prefer this combo tool to the other style. I just think it works better. It's a pull this way instead of pushing. You know, with this style, you're pushing forward with the can opener. You're going this way. And I just think there's more leverage coming back this way. So I don't know. That's just me. Your mileage may vary, as they say. But this is the Bantam Celador version with the toothpick and tweezers. They do make a Alox version that's much thinner. And I put a little lanyard on there, of course. But yeah, so the Bantam. I got that one used too. And then next is the Victorinox Sportsman. This is an 84 millimeter. This has the opening layer. Okay. It has the main blade. Okay. It's one of the newer models. Okay. And instead of a spare blade, it has a nail file, which I find more useful, personally, than a spare blade. And it has toothpick and tweezers, and it has the back tools. It has, of course, the corkscrew. Does not come with the eyeglass screwdriver. I put that in there from another model. It has the hole for the pin, the straight pin. This one's kind of dirty and dusty because I've been carrying it. And it has the awl. Okay, so very handy. I've been carrying this one. It has, you know, again, a logo on it. I got this used off of eBay at a pretty decent price. So there are the 84 millimeter Victorinox, and then I have some Wengers. These are 85 millimeter. Do this one first. This is called the Apprentice, and this is the Wenger Apprentice. Very similar to the Recruit. Very similar to this Recruit, except this does have, it's supposed to have toothpick and tweezers, but it didn't come with it because I got this used. But it has this style can opener, and it has the bottle opener and the wire stripper, screwdriver, and it has the main blade. And you can see the main blade is got a little more belly on the Wenger models. And I don't know if we can see that Ting stamp or not. There it is, Wenger Delmont, I believe it says. Yeah, there we go. Lighting's not real great, but there's that. And it has the nail file. The nail file faces out away from the blade, which I think is a lot better. It's not scratching your blades up. So there's the nail file. The Wenger Apprentice. Discontinued model, of course. And then I have the Wenger, and that's 85 millimeter, whereas these are 84. This is the Wenger Master Fisherman, and it's an 85 millimeter. It has this keychain there. It has the opening layer, the bottle opener with the screwdriver. This is from 72 to 75 is the year, and it has the dog leg can opener. So that dates it. They changed this over in 75, I do believe. And then, yet it still has the newer style cam on the scissors. So I think it's that was changed over in 72, after 72. The somewhere between 72 and 75, I would date this. It has the main blade, of course, with that belly. Okay. There's the Tang stamp. You can see a little bit of mineral oil on there. It showed the scissors. And it has the nail file. Okay, but it faces in. That's a little different. And then it has one other tool, because this is the Master Fisherman. So it has the fish scaler and hook degorger. So there we go. That's the Master Fisherman. And on the back, oh, almost forgot these tools. It's got the Phillips screwdriver and an awl. And I like this. They have a little cutout where you can go in there and get the awl out. So it has the awl. So that's the Master Fisherman and the Apprentice from Wenger. And this is part 2 of my Victorinox collection in Wenger's. And I thank you all for watching.